Hey guys, do another render tutorial here. It's like my fourth one. I don't know how much I fucking done. This is kind of a request from Jeremy, and I also been getting some PMs recently asking how to do the gliding and stuff. So I might as well just cover that up now. So first thing we'll get into is lighting. Go ahead and switch over to cycles, delete your scene, get your camera set up, blah blah blah. I'll do this for it, whatever. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and set up how I personally like to set up my render scenes. Oops. Let me drag that one down. Sort of like how Benji done his, because I tried it how he did it and it was amazing. Go switch this over to rendered viewport. Oh, set the GPU compute. There we go. Okay, now go in and go to your world settings. Now here is where it's just dependent. Personally, every scene I use uses an HDRI. It just depends on which HDRI I'm going for. For example, I have, where's it at? Right here, these are all studios. You can see here, this is what the studio looks like. So this is pretty much lighting. Let's just add a cube here. Alright, so, now when you do HDRIs, here's what you can do. I'll go to your nodes and switch over to the world settings by going down here. And now say you want your lighting to be coming from a different angle. What you're going to do is you're going to go input. Right, no, it wouldn't be input. It would be, hold on, give me a second, I forgot, where is that again? Actually no, it is input. Texture coordinate. And then go to, where's it at? Vector, go to mapping. And for this one, just do generate it like this. And then now look, you can actually rotate the lighting around. This is just so, you know, if you're using an HDRI for just your HDRI, just that as your lighting, you can use that and then, you know, just set the strength. Ooh, that's too bright. Like that. Even one. Honestly, one. Like 1 to like 1.25, something like that. It's usually pretty good. And go ahead and set your multiple important sample under settings. And I set the map size to 2048. What this does is it actually calculates where the light is coming from, like a kind of like a, how do I say it? Like it just basically grabs the more like abstract, brighter areas and makes that the light instead of like, yeah, I'll just show you. Toggle it off and on, it kind of adds that ambient lighting into it. It's just, I find it a lot nicer looking whenever I do it. Okay, so yeah, you can just mess around with that. Now let's put that at 0. And my blender is acting very slow. Oh, no it didn't, I just didn't press enter. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete the cube. Switch over to solid for now. Let's go ahead and add a bike. File, append. Blender files, I don't know, we'll add fucking, hold on, let's just go PSDs. Oh, I have no idea where it's at. This, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just add an RMZ. I don't think I have an RMZ skin anyways. Damn it. I'll just put the KTM in. Screw it. Because I know I have a skin for that. Projects. Oh, blend 15 KTM. Oh boy, I forgot all this stuff. I gotta delete some stuff in this. Oh, I done goofed and beat the sling arm. fuck it. You know what? This is just for tutorial purposes. Okay, and the camera again. It's late, okay? There, just fucking, we'll leave it like that. Fuck it. And I'll just grab a wheel as well. Now where's my wheels at? Blender files, so I can teach you guys how to do wheels correctly as well. Grab this one, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just line it up. Booty as hell. There you go. Fuck it. Alright. And like these, because. Alright. Okay, we're done. Now go back to your object. Go over to your material. Now I'm going to put a link in the description to where you would find the Fresnel curves, which you'll learn about what those are here. So go ahead and drag out your thing, whatever. You're going to add 2 mix shaders. If you don't know what mix shaders are, look it up. I'm not really explaining it. It's kind of, obvious what a mix shader is. It's going to mix the shaders, and actually you want to flip these because you're going to get a weird thing if you don't. And then I'm going to head and add 2 more shaders, and they're going to be 2 glossy shaders. Now, hold on, I'll turn on thing here. Let me actually put this to transparent background. Just rendered, so you can kind of see. Okay, so when it comes to reflections, I use GGX for the top and Sharp for the bottom. I feel like this creates very realistic reflections. As you can tell, when you switch to Sharp, you can already tell it's getting some reflections to it. Now we're going to go ahead and add a image texture, and that is going to be our bike skin. Right there. As you can tell, the reflections look like horse crap. So we're going to go ahead and get the normal map done too. Let's go to connect those to where they need to be connected. And then go ahead and add a combine RGB node and a separate RGB. And then add 2 color inverts. This, and then now we're going to add another image texture here. This is going to be the normal map. Now, thank you to Nate, taught me the difference between doing non-color and color data and how much it actually improves your render. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add the magic to the nodes. Go ahead and go to input, get a layer weight, and go ahead and grab a color RGB curves. And then we're going to connect this to the two roughness inside the glossy and into the factor of your final mix shader here. And as well, go ahead and add another mix shader. This is just for other purposes here. And go ahead and add a transparent. This is just so whatever's alpha is actually going to be alpha, which means transparent. If you guys didn't know that. Okay, as you can tell, the reflections are already looking better with just what we've done here. Now, I don't have the thing pulled up. I don't have 2 monitors, so to tell, what's what. I can't really look at it right now, so I'm just going to have to kind of guess, but you're going to look at the thing, and you're going to go ahead and, what I did was just add the values. You'll see them at the top. I should have like 2 values up at the top, just go ahead and throw the left one in for the X and the right one in for the Y, and it should create a curve, kind of like, be like this. Like, this can be like metal. This is like the most non-reflective crap you'll find here. So plastic is usually somewhere around, I don't know, there. That could be a nice little plastic material. And then, yeah, you just duplicate it over. This one, where's the other one at? This one right here. And then if you don't want your seat to be reflective, you would just go ahead and change your material from the seat, which would go in, and you pretty much just like, well, I forgot those are connected, so you can't really do it with this, but you would go in, separate it, and then just mess with the curves again on the thing. As you can tell, this already actually looks pretty decent. If I actually went through the time and set the materials up and actually had a damn swing arm on the bike. But yeah, so it's just basically messing around with those curves to find the perfect reflection value that you like. And then as for the wheels, it's pretty much the same thing. Just use these nodes. Go ahead and grab your wheels. We'll just use these. Doesn't matter which one I use. And then go down to here. Grab the norms for it. I haven't figured out exactly how the specular mats work within the nodes, so I don't really use those. But I don't know, for that metal, I could do something along the lines of, well, it's way too reflective. Something like, actually kind of like how we had it. I think that actually looked good there. Like that. And again, for the wheels, I don't know why I haven't saved them yet, but I go in and I actually separate the rotors and give them a different material. That way they're actually like reflective, and you can keep them separate from the what's it called? You keep them separate from your wheel texture. That way your wheel's not like hella fucking shiny and looks like horse crap. Oops, I should have grabbed these ones instead. There we go. And of course with these, you know, just drag them down. And if you find like they're still too reflective, you can just always change the colors down to a darker, like kind of like almost a black. Oh, it's way too reflective now. Ooh, no. Oh, something like that is good for the wheel. So, I don't know, this is pretty much a tutorial again on basic stuff. Oh, and for a lighting, like an outdoor setup, lighting kind of thing, I forgot, I didn't know why I said that. Let me get an outdoor HDRI real quick on here. Render, 13, environment. This, let's go set this to 1. And then now for like an outdoor lighting, add a sun lamp to it. Set the sun lamps between 10 and 20. I like to use 10 personally because I find 20 to be way too damn reflective. I mean, not reflective, bright, holy shit. And then set the size to 0.005. This is the actual calculations of a realistic sun size within Blender. And then you just go through and just angle your sun to how you want it angled. There you go. It's a basic rendering tutorial for you guys. Hope this helps you guys out some. Hopefully it's better than the last one and gives you guys cleaner results.